What's up, villains? Dragon Ball Black here, and I wanted to ask you guys, with the recent, push from people, negativity about Dragon Ball Super, especially with the last episode, I felt like I wanted to make this video because I want to see what the overall census is, what people believe, and what your thoughts are on which is better, Dragon Ball GT or Dragon Ball Super. Now, this might sound like a far-fetched question because Dragon Ball Black, hey, look, Dragon Ball GT has had 10, 12, whatever many years of scrutiny, people hating on it. It obviously doesn't compare to Dragon Ball Super. If you guys don't know, Dragon Ball Super hasn't been all peaches and roses coming out of Goku's ass. It really hasn't. The first two sagas are dismal at best. The animation is just not up to par with anything even close to the worst animation from Dragon Ball Z, and in some aspects Dragon Ball GT, and some of the the fan service and weird plot holes and things like that. Especially in something that came out in the last episode, which I liked the last episode, but a lot of people didn't. So this is a perfect time to kind of bring this up and see exactly what your thoughts are on this. So, which is better? Well, let me go ahead and tell you exactly what I think. I believe, in my opinion, that Dragon Ball Super is obviously the better choice. It is better, it has better music, better story, better character progression. It doesn't feel like it's all jumbled up. That's essentially the gripes that I have with GT. I do believe, however, that GT, for the majority of GT's storylines, they are good ideas. They are good ideas. They are not hashed out very well. And even though I can say that the Dragon Ball Super really starts when you get to the Universe 6 arc and then the Goku Black arc, that's when it gets really good. You would say, well, GT has more seasons then, or more episodes then, that are good, or that are new, or that are, that you don't have to cut off something to be able to watch this. Well, you do, in my opinion. You have to cut off the Grand Tour. You have to cut off the Black Star Dragon Balls in the very beginning of GT. I tried to watch it. I cannot finish it. It's just so bad because of the differing levels of how strong Goku is, how strong Trunks is, how strong some of these aliens are in their weird, abilities and stuff like that. That, in my opinion, is very, very hard to get past. And so if you start out GT at the Baby Saga, you basically roughly get the same amount of episodes as you do if you start at Universe 6 Saga in Dragon Ball Super. And I think the Baby Saga is when it really starts getting interesting, starts getting good, starts getting Dragon Ball Z-ish, and I do like that aspect of it. Now, my other complaint with Dragon Ball Super is some of the character models. When it comes to the Saiyans, I'm more of a fan of Super Saiyan 4 than I am of Super Saiyan Blue and God, because I feel like Super Saiyan God, like many others, and Super Saiyan Blue are just basically recolored versions of what they were in Dragon Ball Z. And it's cool that they went back to that. They don't want to make it too overly complicated. Kira Toriyama wants to keep it simple. He's a very simple guy. He doesn't want things overly stacked on top of each other, and he wanted to bring it back to the Z standards of when Super Saiyans were on top. And so yeah, I understand that kind of rehashing of it. It definitely has member berries written all over it, but at the end of the day, if you come up with a better design in a cooler concept, then GT's Super Saiyan Force is better, in my opinion. The design is better. I don't know. It just tickles my nostalgia and my awesomeness meter a little bit more than the Super Saiyan Blue versions. Now, when it comes to other character designs like Omega Shenron, the Baby Vegeta, the Super 17, they got cool character designs, but they fall a little bit weaker with some of the other ones. Like I believe Baby Vegeta is really cool. I'm surprised they don't have him in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, seeing as how we get to face the monkey version of him. It's weird to face the monkey version of him twice, but Anyway, I'm going to the Xenoverse 2 topic here, but the character models for Omega Shenron were good. Ice Shenron, Nova Shenron, and some of those other ones over there. When it comes to GT, I enjoy Beerus. I do enjoy Beerus. Goku Black Super Saiyan God is awesome. Zamasu, basically just a Kai, essentially the way it looks. Hit, I like him a lot. His character design is simple, but yet it's not too alien. And so yeah, you know what, I like it. It's not bad. It's not bad. Other ones like some of the Universe 6 fighters, like I honestly didn't like what's his face, Frost. I didn't like Frost, and I didn't like the first one, the big teddy bear guy. Oh. And Magetta, even though the fight between Magetta and Vegeta was cool, I didn't like Magetta. I don't like robotic, unless they look cool and they look like androidish. I don't like robotic enemies or whatever, especially in Dragon Ball. When it comes to Dragon Ball, so each title has its pros and cons. I mean, GT overall has more cons than Super, in my opinion, because of storytelling wise. The best, hands down. If I had to put up Saga ideas, and maybe I will at some point make a video of it, but if I had to put Saga ideas, one of the best concepts was in GT, which was the Black Star, or I'm not exactly sure how they explained it, but I think it was the Omega. I want to say the Black Star. No, it wasn't Black Star. The Dragon Ball saga, the cracked Dragon Ball saga, the Omega Shenron saga, whatever you want to call it. The last saga in GT, that was the best storyboard concept, one of the best in all of Dragon Ball, in my opinion, because you get the negativity. They made multiple wishes, and the Dragon Balls get corrupted, they break, and then fighters come out of them, and they have to defeat each one to get the Dragon Balls back. So that's a great concept all on its own, and when it comes to the way it's executed, though, it's not very good. The story is not as good as it can be. Some of the dragons just outright suck. Like, they're not cool. Like, if you wanted 7 dragons, like, you would make them all like really cool fighters with different abilities and stuff like that. I felt like if you had to do it over again, that same concept could be applied in Super, and Akira Toriyama would make it cooler. But when you have some of these goofy ass dragons, and the only real cool dragons that they ever even added in fighting games are Ice, Nova, and Omega, then you got a problem. 3 out of the 7 dragons. So it's got one of the best arcs. And then if I had to put that to equivalent to an arc, a really, really good arc in Super, it would obviously have to be the Goku Black arc, because the Goku Black arc redefines and reinvents what it means to be Dragon Ball. It starts out as an epic showdown between Apocalyptic Death, which is Black Goku, and Trunks. You get nostalgia. You get what's it called? PTSD from Trunks. You get time travel, you get the Kais, you get technology, you get so many different things. At one point, it's a crime show. They're trying to figure out who kills Gowasu, or if Zamasu kills Gowasu. You get an epic fight at the end. I mean, there's just so much jam packed into Goku Black. I don't know how they're gonna up it from there, but it is really good. That's what, and they had a pretty decent concept, even though they had to bring back Future Trunks for it. And they ran on it, and they did a much better job. So that's the reason that, with all their faults, Super is better, in my opinion. I like it better, but some people are liking GT also out there. So there are those people out there that enjoy Dragon Ball GT. Anyway, guys, that's basically all I have. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about Dragon Ball GT and Super. Which one do you think is better? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's think it over. If you drop me a like if you like what I have to say. I'm going to start doing 50 likes if I can get over like around 50 likes, or around maybe around 25 likes, whatever the case might be. If I can get around 25 likes on these videos, I'll up it from there. So if I can get over 25 likes for Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Super, because they are both phenomenal shows. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Become a villain today. This is going to be Dragon Ball Black signing off.